Hello from the Big South Network studio. I'm Mark Bryant with another in our preview series for Big South Basketball 2024-25. Very happy to have with me now the head coach of the Longwood Lancers women's team, Erika Lang-Montgomery. Thank you for being here, Coach.
Thank you so much, Mark, for having me.
Well, this is year 3 for you, and I know coaching is sometimes a building process. So where are you in that process? What are your expectations for this upcoming season?
Well, each day is a process and a step forward in our journey, and so we've been working hard. We're 3-4 weeks into practice, and about that time where you're ready to play someone other than yourselves. Yes.
So, looking at this year's squad and those early practices, what are you seeing, and what are you expecting out of the group?
Well, I really feel like this team is hungry. We didn't finish well in the conference tournament last year. We ended the regular season on a strong note, but didn't finish or make a statement as we wanted to do going into conference tournament play. And so I think this team is hungry. They're competitive, practicing with a chip on their shoulder.
Let's talk about the foundation. What key returning players do you have, and what are you expecting from them?
Yeah, well, we've got I call them our cornerstones are back in Kiki McIntyre at the point position. She's a really solid point guard, very handsy defensively, led the conference in steals last season. And so we're excited to have her back this year. And then also Otaifo Essenabalu is back at the center position for us. And so those are 2 key pieces, in my opinion.
So on top of that good foundation, obviously you want to add some new pieces every year. What do you have in terms of newcomers, incoming transfers, or the like that people should be looking for?
Well, I think we have a young lady who was with our program last season, Amore Harris, who's really been practicing well, have seen some really good things from her. Excited to see what the season will look like for her, just because of the work that she's put in since the end of last season and over the summer. We brought in another point guard, JC Bolden. She's a JUCO transfer for us, and so she'll give us some more depth at the perimeter. And then Lily Booker is another guard that I've seen some great things from her. We had an inter-squad scrimmage a couple weeks ago, and she surprised us.
Well, excellent. So as we look toward the non-conference schedule, one game does jump out. You have a game scheduled at your alma mater, Florida. So how did that come together, and what does playing that game mean to you?
Well, it's an opportunity that presented itself, one of those guaranteed games, so to speak, and so it was an opportunity to go back home and take my team to the old stomping ground. So it will be a full circle moment for sure. Florida has a special place in my heart. It's where I met my husband, and having the opportunity to go back and coach there for a few years was special as well.
Taking a broader look at the non-conference schedule, what do things look like for this season, especially the home games? And I understand you have an MTE at the Brock Center.
Yeah, we're excited to be at home. We were on the road so much last season in non-conference play, and so I believe we've got 7 games at home in the non-conference, and we do get to host an MTE this year with South Carolina State, William & Mary, and McNeese State. We go on the road to Norfolk. They were NCAA tournament team last year, and so that'll be a great challenge for us early. I think that's our 2nd game of the season.
Well, we look forward to seeing it all in action. Coach, we wish you and all the Lancers the best of luck this season. And we thank you for watching another edition of our Big South preview series for basketball 2024-25.